Russian soldiers in Ukraine call it the grid square remover. One HIMARS strike can eliminate an entire target area completely. There's a weapon system in Ukraine that Russian forces have learned to fear. The M142 High Mobility Artillery Rocket System, HIMARS. Since 2022, it has been systematically destroying Russian ammunition depots, command centers, and artillery positions. Today, we're breaking down exactly how this system works, why Russia fears it, and what makes it so effective on the battlefield. Act 1. The Precision Strike System. HIMARS is a truck-mounted rocket launcher. It carries 6 GPS-guided rockets. Each rocket can hit targets up to 57 miles away. And when we say hit, we mean hit. The accuracy is about 3 feet, not 30 feet, not 300 feet, 3 feet. For comparison, that's like firing a rocket from one city to another and hitting a specific car in a parking lot. That's the level of precision we're talking about. The system entered service with the US Army in 2010, but it wasn't battle-tested until Ukraine. In June 2022, the United States sent the first HIMARS systems to Ukraine. Within weeks, the results were clear. By July 2022, Ukraine reported destroying over 50 Russian ammunition depots. Not damaged, destroyed. These weren't small supply dumps. These were major logistics hubs, storing thousands of artillery shells, rockets, and missiles. And HIMARS took them out one by one. Ukrainian soldiers started calling it Saint HIMARS. Russian soldiers started refusing to work near ammunition storage sites. The psychological impact was immediate. Act 2. How it works, speed and precision. So how does it actually work? The key is the rocket itself. The M31G MLRS guided multiple launch rocket system. It's a GPS-guided munition. Once it's fired, it adjusts its trajectory mid-flight. Wind, distance, target movement, it compensates for all of it. Each rocket costs around $100,000. That sounds expensive. But look at what it destroys. A single HIMARS strike can eliminate an ammunition depot worth $50 million, or a command post with dozens of officers, or an entire artillery battery, $100,000 to destroy $50 million of equipment. The math is simple. It works. But the real advantage isn't just the rocket, it's the speed. HIMARS uses a tactic called shoot and scoot. The crew drives to a position, fires 6 rockets, and leaves. The entire process takes less than 5 minutes. Why does this matter? Because Russian counter-battery radar can track where fire is coming from. Within minutes, they can send artillery or airstrikes to that location. But by the time they do, HIMARS is gone. It's already 12 miles away, hidden, reloading. Act 3. Russia can't match it. Russian systems can't do this. Let's compare HIMARS to Russia's equivalent, the BM-30 Smerch. The Smerch can fire 12 rockets with a range of 57 miles. It sounds comparable, but it's not. First, the Smerch is slow. It's mounted on a heavy truck. It takes 15 to 20 minutes to set up and fire. That's 3 to 4 times slower than HIMARS. Second, it's not accurate. The Smerch has a circular error probable of 150 to 250 meters. That means when it fires at a target, the rocket could land anywhere within a 250-meter radius. HIMARS, 1 meter. The difference is 150 to 1. Russia also has the Tornado S. It's more modern, better range, slightly better accuracy. But they don't have many of them. And even the Tornado S can't match HIMARS in precision or mobility. The result? Russian artillery crews are scared. There are documented reports of soldiers refusing to operate near known HIMARS strike zones. Some have deserted. Others have moved ammunition depots over 60 miles behind the front lines just to stay out of range. Act 4. The destruction record. Let's talk about what HIMARS has actually destroyed. In the first months of deployment, Ukraine used it to systematically target Russian ammunition depots. These depots were the backbone of Russia's artillery war. Without ammunition, the guns go silent. One of the most famous strikes happened in July 2022, Novokakhovka, a city in occupied southern Ukraine. HIMARS hit a massive Russian ammunition depot. The explosion was so large it registered on seismographs. Dozens of soldiers were killed, millions of dollars in ammunition destroyed, and the psychological impact was even bigger. After that strike, Russia moved all major ammunition depots more than 60 miles behind the front lines. Longer supply routes, more time, more fuel, more risk. HIMARS didn't just destroy ammunition, it disrupted Russia's entire logistics system. But HIMARS doesn't just hit depots. It's been used to destroy command posts, bridges, air defense systems, and even high-value targets like the Iskander-M missile launcher. The Iskander is one of Russia's most advanced tactical missile systems. Destroying even one is a major victory. HIMARS has done it multiple times. Now let's address the Russian claims. Russia says it has destroyed multiple HIMARS systems. They release videos, they make announcements. But as of October 2025, there is no confirmed evidence that Russia has destroyed a single HIMARS launcher in Ukraine. Not one. Why? Because HIMARS is too fast and too mobile. Ukraine uses decoys, camouflage, and constant movement. And it works. Act 5. Recent strikes and the reality check. In the first month alone, July 2022, Ukraine reported 50 Russian ammunition depots destroyed. Not hit, destroyed. That's more than one depot per day, and these weren't small targets. Novokakhovka, July 11, 2022. HIMARS struck a massive ammunition depot in occupied southern Ukraine. The explosion was recorded on seismographs over 60 miles away. Russian sources confirmed dozens of casualties, thousands of tons of ammunition gone in seconds. 3 years later, HIMARS is still active, still precise, and still unstoppable. October 26, 2025, Dobropilya. A Russian assault force wiped out before crossing a river. October 9, 2025, Donetsk. Direct hits on ammunition storage and troop positions. June 2024. Belgorod, another key depot destroyed. The pattern is clear. HIMARS remains one of Ukraine's most effective weapons, but there are limits. First, ammunition. Ukraine is running low on GMLRS rockets. The US has supplied thousands, but not enough. If Ukraine had unlimited stock, it could fire 400 rockets per day. Production is slow, so every shot must count. Second, range. Standard GMLRS rockets reach 57 miles, perfect for frontline strikes, but not enough to hit deep Russian logistics. For that, Ukraine needs 8 ACMS missiles, reaching 190 miles. Only a few have been delivered, and Russia has adapted by moving its depots beyond HIMARS range. Third, Russian adaptation. Depots are now dispersed, camouflaged, and moved deeper into Russian territory. HIMARS hasn't lost power. Russia has simply become more careful. Even with these limitations, the results speak for themselves. In 2024 alone, HIMARS strikes destroyed over $1 billion in Russian equipment, ammunition depots, command centers, artillery systems, helicopters, troop concentrations. Russia claims to have destroyed HIMARS launchers, but as of October 2025, there's no confirmed evidence of even one lost system. Ukraine uses decoys, mobility, and camouflage, and it works. So what does this mean for the war? HIMARS has changed the battlefield. It forced Russia to change tactics, move supplies, and operate under constant threat of precision strikes. It gave Ukraine the ability to hit targets deep behind enemy lines and disrupt command structures. But there's a problem: ammunition. The United States has sent thousands of GMLRS rockets to Ukraine. But production is slow. Ukraine could fire 400 rockets a day if it had them, but it doesn't. So it has to be selective. Only the highest value targets. This is the limitation. HIMARS is a game changer, but without enough ammunition, it can't change the game fast enough. Still, the impact is clear. HIMARS proved that precision beats volume. One accurate strike is worth 100 inaccurate ones. And Russia, with all its artillery and all its firepower, has nothing that can match it. The M142 HIMARS, a $5 million truck with 6 rockets, and Russia's biggest problem. If you want more analysis on the weapons and tactics shaping the war in Ukraine, subscribe to Warefare Watch. We break down what's really happening on the battlefield. See you in the next one.